okay. It's valid to feel like it's scary to want to express yourself. But girl, friend, lady, lover, sexy, beautiful lady listening to this, you are everything that you need to be. So don't be ashamed to
I
show
went
that.
viral.
Don't
I
be
go
ashamed
back to
because we're
my
waiting.
TikTok. I'm like at 7 million views, 300,000. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, what's
Right
happening?
there
What's
with it.
happening?
So I was
And
obsessed with the
nobody
fact
takes.
that people notice that we have our own bodies
Mhm.
and we get to do what we want with it, whether we choose to care for it, cater to it, self-treat ourselves. People go to the
I had
spa
to have a
every day.
daughter.
People get
I had
tattoos.
my
My
first
first daughter, and it said I would never want her to for me to feel ugly, feel hideous, and her have the same smile, nose, and eyes. It's not how it's
I
supposed to be.
won't be defined, stars are aligned. What's for me is mine. I'm a whole lot of woman. I'm a whole lot of.
Welcome to the Whole Lotta Woman Podcast, where we explore, explain, and discuss what makes us a whole lot of woman in today's world. I am your host, Nikita Chantel, and today we are in the studio with Yalisa.
Hi everybody, how's it
How
going?
good? How are you? How are you?
Really great, amazing Sunday.
Now, y'all might not know her by her face, but y'all probably know her by her feet. She went viral for her zombie feet tat, okay?
Yes.
So I remember when I saw it. So I didn't bring her up here just because she got a tat. I brought her up here because of the strength and the courage she showed once she went viral and how people responded to it. That is what I saw. I saw her go viral, but I also saw her clap back when the update wasn't as pretty as the first picture. You know what I mean? And she stood in that and held it down with no regrets, and I love it.
Yeah.
And just like a whole lot of women should. Just introduce yourself. Tell us about yourself a little bit before we get started.
So, my name is Yalisa. I'm 28 years old. I'm a mother of three beautiful children, and I am just a ball of wonder, a ball of joy.
I can tell. I can tell. I can
Thank
tell.
you. And thank you for having me. Thank you for recognizing me. It's such a beautiful thing to have another woman look at me and be just so caring and kind. I totally appreciate this.
And that's what I'm here. I'm all about women empowerment. And I see the spirit. People, you know how you said people are judging. That's not what I
Yes.
saw. Like I saw the spirit, the courage, like the boldness, the self-expression. Cause that's what it's about. Like that's what it's about. Individuality. Cause everybody's following trends these days.
Girl, don't do it. It's not worth it. I'm not gonna do it, girl. I was just thinking about it. I'm not gonna do it. I did it.
Exactly. It's so true. It's
So
true.
you get that's what I say. You was yourself. You know what I mean? And you stood in it. You stood in it and I loved it.
I wasn't going to back down. Was
Mm-hmm.
not. I was not ready for that.
So now, as far as the tattoo itself, where did the idea come from? Because that's not something you see every day. Like,
Okay, no, it's not. Okay, so I had my tattoo artist Crystal. Shout out to Crystal.
hey, Crystal.
Um, she posted a reference to it, and it was a man's foot, and she posted it in red that the man's foot had the fire flame in red, and
Oh,
she's like, "Any takers?" And she was hoping a man would come to her and say, "Yeah, I'll do this." I was the first one, and I said, "I see it. I want it. I gotta get it
give it
done."
to me.
She's like, "This is for your foot. I'm just trying to like open up my portfolio more, tattoo more different body parts." I said,
Mhm.
"I'll do it. Like, give it to me. It's mine."
Oh,
And we were able to get it done. It was wonderful at that,
oh
you
my
know. I got it.
goodness. Oh my, how long did that take?
So each foot probably about an hour.
Oh, really? I don't know why I thought it was going to be a lot longer than that. Like one of those, 6-hour
I
sessions or
made
something
sure
like
that she was just filling it in as much as I wanted her to be done. I was
that.
just waiting for her to like fill it all in.
Okay, just go for it.
Just just don't stop until we're done.
Okay. Now, did you get your toes done before or after the tattoo? Because
Way before.
way before.
Yeah,
Okay.
I had them done. I'm like, they're pretty, they're cute. They're
Yeah.
2 days after she posted the reference, and I'm like, well, you gotta make a sacrifice.
Yep. 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 Okay. So you say you got it done with Crystal. What's the name of Crystal shop? Does she have a shop or Instagram? You want to shout her out?
Lady Postpartum, and then the shop is Raw Tattoo Studios 183 on in Hialeah. Definitely follow
Hmm.
her. You guys, great people to work with. trustworthy people to work with, clean people to work with, and that's a
That's
big
good.
one.
That's good. What was your feeling when you first saw the tattoo when it was first finished
I
up there?
was shocked. I was definitely shocked that I
Mhm.
sat there through it. I looked at my foot and I said, "Is my foot really blue right now?
It's
Like
really
my
cool.
toes are blue right now?" I was shocked. It wasn't like, "Oh my God, I love it" at first. I was just like, "Okay, I did it. I did this. Did I do it?"
You did that. You
I
did
did
that.
it.
I was like, you did
It
that.
was just shocking at first. That was the initial first feeling.
Hmm. Now, how soon after the tattoo did you post it?
Same day. It was
Same day.
probably like 2 hours. I wanted to make sure I got home first because I don't know why I started it on the foot that I drive, that I came driving with.
Oh.
So driving back, I was just like, let me get home. Once
It
I
was
got home,
throbbing.
it was on burning on fire. I just was
Ooh.
ready to get home.
So it hurt more after the tattoo than during the tattoo, would you say?
Exactly. Definitely hurt more after. The healing process is what hurt. During the tattoo, it
Hmm.
was amazing. It was no pain, zero self.
Hmm. Dang, that is something you don't think of till after the fact. Now you driving home.
Exactly. Now I'm
Boy,
just like, no.
it had the little saran wrap on it and stuff like that.
Yes. And
Yeah.
then imagine you're breaking and everything, and it just was not, it was not cute. It was not cute. I had
Oh
an inner
man.
road
What
rage.
what did your kids say?
They just thought it was so. First, my oldest daughter, believe it or not, she's like, I know that's not real.
Hmm.
And then she touched it, and I was like, I let out the biggest scream, like, "Why are you touching it?" And she's like, "Mommy, why did you get that?" I'm like, "It's a tattoo." And she's just like, "Oh, it's so cool. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry." I'm like, "Why?" It was the most painfulness because I knew she wasn't going to believe it was real. I just came home, slapped my foot on the table, and I'm
Hmm.
like, "Look." They're like, "That's not real." I'm like, "Oh," they're like, "It's real." They loved it though. They definitely know that I'm always gonna do something crazy.
Okay, I'm about to say they gotta know their mama
They
is
know that's just who
unpredictable.
I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have to know. Now, how long before? Okay, so you posted it right after you got it. Now, how long did it take to go viral before you realized, like, oh, okay, this is different. This ain't just, oh,
Okay, probably. I'm not gonna lie. Probably like within the next day. The,
really?
the next day, I got a message from one of another tattoo artist that I know, Inks by Guap. Shout out to him. He's in Atlanta, and he showed me like a post that I was on No Jumper, and I'm like, why is he sending me a picture of myself? And
Hmm.
then I look at the message, and I'm like, they're saying that I'm going viral. I went viral. I go back to my TikTok. I'm like at 7 million views, 300,000. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, what's happening? What's happening? And nobody texted me. Nobody called me. It was more like after I told everybody what was happening. They're like, oh my God, now we're seeing it everywhere. We're seeing it on Facebook. We're seeing it on X. We're seeing it on Threads. I'm like, oh my God, how did this happen?
Oh my God. Now, God, now let's get into the responses when you posted it. So you had some good. So let's talk about the good ones first. Like, what kind of good responses were you
It's
getting?
those are the ones I paid attention to the most. I'll tell you
Okay.
that because the good ones they were like inspired. They saw that I did what I wanted and that it was my body and I got to
Hmm.
choose what I did with it. So I was obsessed with the fact that people noticed that we have our own bodies
Hmm.
and we get to do what we want with it, whether we choose to care for it, cater to it, self-treat ourselves. People go to the spa every day. People
Hmm.
get tattoos every day, and guess what? Those people know that we're doing it for ourselves because
Hmm.
it matters to us.
Yep.
And I was like, yes, I'm gonna go off. You love it? They're like, you like it? I love it. I'm like, I
Hmm.
love it. They're like, then we love it.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
awesome support.
Yeah. Now the trolls.
Oh, oh
What was?
God.
Yeah. What was the one of the craziest comments that you heard?
craziest would probably be like on well, to say it for both parts, the update and the when I first got it done. When I first got it done, it was the gangry one that it looked like Mr. whatever the movie was called, where he was beating his foot all black.
Oh, oh,
Oh,
like misery?
I can't remember the movie. It
Like,
was with Adam
oh,
Sandler.
oh, I don't know. I'm gonna find.
Yeah,
Look,
they
I'm gonna
were
find the
just
reference though. But
yeah, find the reference, and I
yeah,
promise you, it's like Adam Sandler with the black foot, and I'm just
mm,
like, oh my goodness, there's no way you guys are comparing me to like
don't do me
diabetes
like
and black feet. Like, there's no way.
50K to cousins, post a caption. Pray none of my enemies hold me captive. I grieve different.
I couldn't take it seriously. It was still pretty funny to see because I
that.
was like, there's no
You
way.
got a thick skin though, so you know what I mean. You could take it. Look, I was like you can handle it because
Yeah.
you were confident in your decision, so it
Of
didn't tear you
course, we
down.
have to have that. We
Hmm.
have to be happy with what we do so much that when someone tries to tear it down, you're like, there's this wall I built with my happiness that you're trying to tear down and you can't make a dent. So you're
Exactly.
not affecting me. Like, it's
I
not
love that.
bothering me.
Yeah, I could tell you were so unbothered, so unbothered, and
Especially
so
when we got bills to pay. Do you think I really want to worry about what someone is not like? Come on now.
sitting and crying over what somebody said on the internet
Exactly. That's not
behind the
going to pay
phone with you.
FPL. Come on.
Exactly. Did you expect backlash?
No, everybody doesn't understand how I didn't expect backlash. I really thought everybody was gonna be like, "This is cool, this
Yeah.
is different. We need more of this. I need this in my life." I did not expect for them to say, "Nah, this not where it's at. This not," and I'm like, "Okay, oh my bad."
Never have I ever stole money out somebody's purse. I was supposed to be so called help.
Bro, you know I did that though. You know I stole some money.
My bad. Like, jeez. And it kept coming too. It wasn't just one, two comments. It was like 30 to 40 to 50, hundreds of comments later. You must have hated yourself. Or you must be so miserable. And you're like, chill out, dude. It was just a tattoo. Like,
Right. You know, people gonna take it to the furthest extent. They're gonna apply their
yeah,
beliefs on that.
oh
So
my
you had to hate
goodness.
yourself. You
It's
had
not that
did anybody
serious.
say like you believe in the devil or anything like that?
Yes, I swear everybody was comparing it. Did you know that's satanic? And
Right.
she's in a cult now, and I'm like, oh my goodness. I worship God, people, I swear.
You be like, I just wanted a tattoo. I just like the
Just
tattoo.
wanted the tattoo. That was pretty much it.
But see,
There's no
people can't
really more
take
to it.
you being an individual. That's so foreign. You know what I mean? Like that.
Which is what I always expressed in my comments, because a lot of people would comment something bad, and then I would have those few people trying to defend me, and I
Mm-hmm.
would let them know, don't try to defend me, don't stoop to these level where they're at, because they're
Mm-hmm.
already in a level within themselves that they're never going to be happy.
Or
So they
confidence.
express that on the internet. And that's their little boost of ego that they get for the day. Like how we get
Mm-hmm.
our daily bread and blessings, let
Mm-hmm.
them have their daily self-loathing and hate, and let them
Yep.
be with that. Leave them alone. Don't defend me. Support me. Don't defend someone's belittling of me.
Mm-hmm.
Support me. Like what they say, ain't nothing but a dollar and a dime.
Okay. I love it. I love, the mindset, the confidence, girl. Yeah.
Exactly.
Now we're going to get into the beauty, brain, strength, and standard segments. So, starting with the beauty segment, I just want to ask you, like, what do tattoos mean to you as a form of self expression?
Um, I'm a canvas. I
Mm-hmm.
am a blank canvas, and every tattoo artist can have a chance to express how I see something, how I
Mm-hmm.
envision something. And since they're the professionals that can actually put it on my body, I am a canvas. I am just a blank whiteboard ready to be expressed with art, especially art that I envision and that you
Mm-hmm.
get to bring to life. Here I am. Like
Okay.
I'm beautiful. I'm a canvas.
How many tattoos do you have?
I have A lot, actually. I
Yeah.
have like my whole arm sleeve, my palms,
Mm-hmm.
obviously my toes,
Mm-hmm.
my neck. I have like most of my arm done
Oh, you
already.
are.
Yeah, and I really like getting my tattoos in. Like if I could afford it, girl, the money's gonna be there.
Okay, okay.
Right.
Now, how old were you when you got your first tattoo?
I was 15 and I
Okay.
got my grandparents' name on my back. Was not like against my parents. It was
Mm-hmm.
just like they knew I always wanted one. So
Mm-hmm.
they were not gonna they knew they always supported me and not stopped me to do what I wanted. And I got it
Oh,
done. And they helped me get my first tattoo.
I know you were so excited because I remember when I got my first, you putting the little grease on there and looking at me in the
I
mirror
was
all the
so
time.
happy.
Yeah,
I
because
was
my first one was on my
ready.
back too.
I almost backed out, but then I was lucky enough that I have a mother that says if you're gonna do it
Do it.
100%.
Mm-hmm.
Do it.
Mm-hmm.
So I did it and I got it done, and it was from there it sparked a beauty in me.
Okay, he said it's been on ever since.
I know, it's been great though. Great runs.
Yeah, and nobody can say they look like you because even if they look like you in the face, they would never have
They
their
could
cameras. You know,
never.
the
They
same
could
mimic they can't.
never. It's definitely more that I want to get that the internet's not ready for yet, but I'll leave that
Really?
to
So,
the
oh,
surprise.
we coming back some more controversial tattoos then.
I know we're coming back. We have something in place already, so it's a
Oh,
work in progress.
I'm excited. I'm excited. And do any of your tattoos represent moments, creativity, rebellion, art, or just like freedom? Oh,
Freedom. It's always going to be freedom because
mhm.
it's beautiful that I already get to wake up and I get to do what I want for myself. And whether someone says yes or no, or I don't think you should, or I think you should, it's the fact that I'm able to say I'm going to. It's a
Mhm.
beautiful freedom that I have that I get a piece done and I'm like, no one got to tell me yes or no. No one got to put their opinion or advice on me. I did it. No regrets, no remorse, just me and my own thoughts. No influences. I did it. It's a freedom. It's always going to be for freedom.
Yes, girl, you are. But you standing in that 10 toes down, 10 zombie toes down. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
You
Now,
got to.
do you think beauty has rules, or do you think beauty is just personal?
Beauty definitely has one rule that I've always believed in, and I know some people are going to take it how they want to take it. But beauty is always going to be in the eye of the beholder, and
Mhm.
that's why we have to look within ourselves and find the
Yes.
beauty within ourselves, because if you could look in that mirror and love yourself, it's not
Mm-hmm.
going to matter who looks at you, because you've looked at yourself enough to love yourself and say I'm beautiful. And
Mm-hmm.
that's always in the eye of the beholder. Your eyes, you're the beholder. Love yourself.
Yes. Now, did you always have this self love for yourself, or did you have to like grow to love yourself this much and have this
I
confidence?
had to have a daughter. I
Okay.
had my first daughter, and it said I would never want for me to feel ugly, feel
Mm.
hideous, and her have the same smile, nose, and eyes. It's not how it's gonna work.
Oh.
It's not how it's gonna work because I gotta see the beauty in me because she looks just like me. She
Yep.
don't represent her father. She looks like me. And if I find
Mm-hmm.
myself ugly, what do you think she's gonna find herself as? I
Yep.
had to have a daughter to wake up and realize I'm beautiful. I'm sexy, I'm different, I'm bold, I'm
Mm-hmm.
unique. And when she gets older, she's never gonna have a second thought if she was ever ugly because when they say you look just like your mama, my
Yeah.
mama always said she was the cutest,
Yes.
finest girl in town.
Yes.
So I sure do look like my mama.
That's right. That's right. Because mama
Exactly.
is not walking around tearing herself down, walking around the
She's
house.
never gonna do that. She's
Mm-hmm.
beautiful. And sometimes we have our moments where we don't look our best, but it don't mean we're not beautiful. It just means,
Exactly.
we're just too
Internal
comfortable
beauty.
right now. We're allowed to be comfortable. We're allowed to be
Exactly. We
yeah,
need
we're
that.
allowed to.
Yes. Because internal beauty is more important.
It's forever.
Yeah,
Look
it's
at how
forever.
it's
Because
forever.
those out, the external is gonna fade. But like you
You
said,
know
that
what I like?
joy, that internal beauty, that confidence, that's gonna shine forever. And
Exactly why I
that's
have
gonna
to
take you
spread that
further
out to
too.
her.
Mm-hmm. That's definitely a good trait to teach your daughter.
Thank you.
No problem. And now on to the brain segment. Now, what was the okay? So I said what was the thought process behind choosing the tattoo specifically, but you say it's because your tattoo artist posted it, so you didn't hesitate at all. You just saw it and said,
No
"Give it
hesitation.
to
As soon as she posted, I said, me right now, how much, when, where. She's like, she warned me. She was telling me all the effects. It's gonna fade. I was expecting a man to want to do this because there's gonna
me."
be a lot of pain,
Mm-hmm.
and it could be uncomfortable. And I'm like, girl, no, 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 no.
I got
I
this.
want this. You said any takers. You didn't just
Yeah,
say any male
man.
takers. Give it to me. Give it to me. And she did it. She did it without hesitation too. She's like, all right, come to the studio, let's go.
Yeah. So she knew it was gonna fade, though.
We a lot of tattoo artists who have been in the industry for years know that some parts of your body fade when you get a tattoo, just as my palms. They
Mm-hmm.
faded after a few months, maybe a year.
Mm-hmm.
Just the same as our toes. It depends on what body part your ink might start to reject it, or it might just start to fade over time, which is natural.
Okay,
So
okay. And so that
I
doesn't
knew.
bother you.
No, I just knew most tattoos are experiences that last a lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
So even if the tattoo is faded, and as long as I can still see that something was there, I'm always going to remember the experience. It's
It's
never
an
going to be
experience.
something you forget.
Now, because like, oh God, that's deep because that created a whole major experience from you. That zombie foot, like.
Exactly. Mind you, I have a huge fascination with like zombies and scary clowns.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Would you say
of your
your tattoos are impulsive, or do you think them through?
I would say a little bit of both. So
Oh.
if I see something I like, I might think it through like a little bit. Like, do I really want to? More like where on placement. If I see
Mm-hmm.
something and I like it, I'm gonna get it. But
Okay.
I'll always think about where am I gonna get it? Because
Mhm.
a girl still needs to be able to work a good career.
Yeah.
Okay, like I already
I'm
got
so
some,
happy.
but I still gotta make it through. So I just decide where should I put it. So it's always
Mm-hmm.
where more than if I want it or not, because I'm always gonna want it.
Okay, and I'm so happy you said that because you know how some younger people don't understand that. Because I know we've talked to my stepdaughter about that. She was like, "Well, this is me express myself," but like, but you can't put that in front of the money. You getting older.
Yeah, you
You ain't
can't.
you ain't 15. Like when you start getting older, you can't. Now
You'll
you gotta watch
realize
the
that though.
tattoos.
She'll realize that when she gets older because when she wants to try making her dollars and dimes and wants a nice car and a nice house and the
Hmm.
jobs are like, by the way, we can't have this here, she's gonna slow down and be like, whoa, let me think about where I put it instead.
Express myself. Like.
Ex- Express girl, but put it in the right places.
Right, because it's still expression. It don't have to be a billboard all the time. So,
Exactly. Sometimes
because
even the passing the idea to someone else is getting your point across. Because I've had many tattoo ideas that my friends have gotten. And I'm like, it looks so good on you. Like, I couldn't get it because imagine it taking up my whole back, and I'm not ready for that. But
the
if you were
process,
ready for
right?
it and you loved it, inspiring. I'm just gonna keep inspiring.
Oh, oh my God. Sharkeisha!
And how long did it take to start fading? Like between you getting it and it fading out?
So I got it June 2025. I want to say 4 months. 4 months after it started healing with the itching and scratching. I
Mm-hmm.
also just, truth be told, the way it was healing, I had to wear socks and shoes. So no matter
Mm-hmm.
what, I had to go to work anyway. So socks and shoes being on didn't let it heal as correctly as I wanted it to. But I was not gonna stay in bed and wait for my toes to be fully colored. I had to get up and go. So however they healed,
Right.
I was happy with it anyways.
Okay. Was ink coming off like on your socks?
It would hurt taking the socks off. It was like the skin catching on the furs of the sock and just can't, yeah, it just was a little painful. The scabby parts of
Yeah.
it. At this
Yeah.
point, I'm like, I don't even want to wear shoes. I'm about to convince my boss to let me wear flip flops for the next 2 weeks.
Say, please help me.
Give me like maternity leave for my feet. Let me wear
Yeah.
Crocs or something.
Something. I
Anything.
I can believe that. Um, Let me see. For a lot of tattoos, do you research them first, or do you visualize? Do you create them yourself? Like,
Most of
how
the
do you get
time,
inspired?
I'll just have an idea and I'll let my tattoo artist hear my idea and I'll let her envision it. Because I
Okay.
could say I have a tattoo where it's dedicated to being caught in a web, and
Mhm.
I feel like I'm caught in a web of reality. And
Mhm.
she saw it and she had it ready for me and she showed me, and I'm like, this is exactly how it feels. Sometimes it takes her a few tries to say, is it
Mhm.
like this? But she's the artist. She's
Yeah.
definitely, if I could talk about it and describe it good enough, she
Mhm.
captures
Bring
exactly
it
what I
alive.
want done.
Yes. Now,
So
how long have you guys been like? You've had her as your artist.
that's my girl for years now. That's my
Okay.
girl. It started off with the first one and it didn't end from there. So
Okay. Do you think it's important to have a dedicated tattoo artist if you are a tattoo enthusiast versus just
mhm.
finding people on Instagram and
No,
taking chats and talking to
I
them?
think the biggest thing when it comes to having a tattoo artist is that they're clean
Mm,
and that you're comfortable around them, because you don't
okay.
want someone. I'm so grateful that my tattoo artist was talking to me. We had great music playing that I wasn't even focused on the tattoo. By the time it was done, I'm like, girl, we just caught up our whole life again without
Okay.
even
Okay.
realizing things were getting done. So if you don't feel comfortable with your tattoo artist, I advise you to find one that makes you feel comfort. And the number one thing before finding comfort in a tattoo artist is
Hmm.
cleanliness. You
Okay.
don't want infections. You don't want a rough healing. You want a clean tattoo, clean healing, healthy life. This is your body. Your health will always
Hmm.
come first.
Now we're moving on to the strength segment. So let's talk about pain tolerance. So you say you do have a high pain tolerance,
I
though.
really, really do. I really do. Even as the healing like started to hurt, I still walked. I still pushed through. I was just like, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. And I made it through. I think it's just not overthinking about the pain, because once we
Hmm.
sit there and we're looking at what we just got done,
Focusing.
and it's just always going to remind us, ouch. But luckily I was just like, if I keep doing what I got to do, I got to make chicken nuggets and mac and cheese, let me get it done. As I'm standing up, like low key crip walking for real, just trying to like
Right,
walk
right,
on my
right.
feet. It was fun though. It's great. I have such a high pain tolerance. It was nothing.
And I was gonna ask you because I wouldn't say my pain tolerance is high. I can deal with some pain, but it's not like super high. Do you think pain tolerance is like physical or mental?
Mental.
Hmm.
It's just because that's how my dad taught me. Growing up with my
Hmm.
dad, if we fell off our bike and he's like, "Get up," and we're like, "But it hurts," he's like, "Just don't think about it." And
Okay.
you're like, "Well, what? Well, how do we not? We're literally hurting right now. No, 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 don't think about it. Get
Work.
up. Your elbow's half broken," and he's like, "Yeah, just don't think about it. You're fine." And I
Mhm.
got that from him. I
You
definitely
got old school parents.
exactly. So I did not think about it. No need to think about it. Just go with
Keep
it.
moving, brush it off. Okay, so how much strength does it take to go viral and still stand in your decision?
Wow, good question, because it takes a lot of strength. A lot of people hear viral and think they're famous now. That's far from the truth. Once you're viral, it just means you're getting recognized now. It leaves it
Mm-hmm.
open for people to hate you, love you, and want to get to know you for sure. So with
Mm-hmm.
strength within yourself to say ignore the bad, stick with the good, and
Mm-hmm.
let the people get to know you, it takes a lot, because I know a lot of people assume being viral is now going famous.
Right.
You're not, it's not like that. You are just getting recognized, and it's going to happen where someone's going to see you and be like, man, this is the worst thing I've ever seen all day on the internet. But you got to remember that they're there on the internet. You have a real
Mm-hmm.
life. You have friends. You have family. Girl, go get a coffee in the real world. Log off
Okay,
for a little
okay.
bit. Come on now. It
That's
takes the strength to just move forward and not focus on what they're saying rather than
mm-hmm.
what your real life is.
Okay, you gotta separate the two.
Exactly, because one is a reality and one is just a figment of whatever the internet imagination you could get
Mm-hmm.
into.
Facts. Now, where did the confidence come from to clap back instead of shrinking down?
Oh, I always had that in me. Not my mom,
Okay.
not my daddy, my sister, my granny, my grandpappy. None of them could tell me nothing.
Okay.
Nothing. If I didn't like what you said, you're gonna hear what I got to say. I've always been
Okay.
like
Okay.
that.
So this is always
This is just how I
been
am. But I didn't
you.
expect
Okay.
people to be so shocked that I was responding back. A lot of people like at this point I figured people were responding just because they knew I was responding back. So it led to a lot of more engagement like that, which is great. Use that
Mm-hmm.
as a tactic, ladies. If you have to, engagement, comment back. Don't be shy. Don't be scared. Do it because
That's
more people are
true.
going to want to comment. And I had to, but nobody could tell me nothing.
Did
Nobody.
you gain a lot of followers?
On a few platforms, yes, I did
Okay.
actually. And then they
Okay.
deleted my Instagram. They suspended it.
Really?
Yes. Yeah, for some, I guess everybody who just reported some of the clapbacks that I made, it suspended my account.
You done got yourself kicked off the gram,
Yeah,
girl.
like I didn't even start it.
Say they started with me.
It's okay because we restart and we do it all over again. It doesn't
I know
stop
that's right.
there.
Oh,
Okay.
moving on to the standards segment. What kind of person are you when it comes to letting people speak on your life? I mean, we can already kind of see, but I'll let you verbalize.
I just don't. The only thing I can say is if you can say something, expect something to be said back.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I have this one rule within myself is if I don't like what they say, let them know that. At least let them know because then they get the
Mm-hmm.
chance to reflect on what they needed to hear probably. Cuz we can't keep allowing bullies in this world. We can't keep allowing cyberbully. We can't let those people think they're above us. So there's
Mm-hmm.
this standard that I do hold that if they say something you don't like, even if they say something you like, say something back because you have a
Mm-hmm.
voice that you can express. By the grace of God, you can express it. So express it, baby. Say what you gotta say, just like they did. If they could do it,
They
you should
sure did.
too.
And that's a fact. And I don't think everybody was expecting you to be in the comments clapping back. Like, you
Mhm.
know how some people see a picture and they just think they can comment and move on. And like, who's
Yeah.
coming back? Like, well, maybe you
I was
should.
on
And
the
I feel
phone
sorry for you.
ready.
Yeah.
And then at some points I would like make it a whole status. Hey guys, well I'm about to go work my 9 to 5 now. Like I'll be back in the next
Mhm.
few hours. Don't think you won this.
Okay. Yeah.
Don't think I'm not coming back.
I'm just at work right now. I'll be
I'm just
back
at
and I'll
work.
be reading the comments.
Exactly.
And I was even laughing about how you posted the other update. You told some since y'all wanted to update so bad. Just posted an
Yes.
update.
Oh my God. It's just everybody kept asking, where's the update? How does it look healed? And I'm like, everybody keeps asking. I thought we were over this. Here y'all go. Y'all can have this.
This one's pretty.
Not according to the book. If you go by the checklist, this one's perfect.
But I like how mine's a little off center. It's got wabi sabi.
What standards do you have for yourself when it comes to just standing in your choices?
If I did it, I gotta stick with it. If I believed in it so much when I first got it done, I have to do it. And that goes with anything. Tattoos,
Mm-hmm.
jobs, opening business ideas, reaching back to getting my education. If I'm gonna do
Mm-hmm.
something, it's always gonna be 100%. I'm not gonna question myself, doubt myself, because there's no room to get what I need done with doubt and just not trusting myself.
That's good. That's good. And so now we are going to move on to talking more about the update that the tattoo. So and with all this, I'm going to put pictures on the screen too when I do the editing of the
Great.
podcast. So um and like and I know we talked about a little bit like the healing process. But did you think it was gonna fade so fast? Like I know you knew it was gonna fade, but like you said, it was
Yeah.
4 months. So
No,
I
I
would have thought like
expected
2
it.
years.
No, I was ready expecting it
Okay.
because the way I saw it when like, within the first month that I had it done, I already saw
Mm-hmm.
that the tip top of my toes were already coming off. And I'm like, okay, yeah, this is
I
going
already
to
know
go
what this is
on.
gonna do.
And
Yeah.
it's really just my toes have faded. The initial tattoo on the actual foot is still there, but my toes gone. The one thing that everybody thought was going to last forever actually faded.
Right, right. All the blue, right, on the toes
Yeah,
and
they're
stuff.
like the blue on the toes. Why? And I'm like,
I was
it's.
like, but you still
Cut
got
it
your
off.
flames.
Yeah, the flames are there, but then the toe parts of the blue gone. Like it's just faded. It
Would you ever
is
get it
what it is.
touched up?
I would get it touched up. If I didn't have no other better tattoo ideas, I'd go back
Okay,
to
I see
any
this
other
board.
tattoo. Yeah, like if
I
I'm
get
like, I'll get this redone again, I guess.
it. Do you have any regrets getting the tattoo?
None. None, none, none whatsoever. I'm so happy with it. I love it.
Good, good, good. Um, and why? Elaborate on why don't you regret it?
Um, I guess I don't regret it because I don't find anything that has to do with my body a necessity. Like unless it's my
Mhm,
actual health,
mhm,
it's not a big worry or care for. I like tattoos and I want them, but I also like
mhm,
my initial health to be able to walk, run, crawl if I have to. The fact that I can
mhm.
do that, it won't take away from the fact if it's painted blue or not. So I don't
Right.
regret it. I can still walk and I can still run. I can still kickbox if I wanted to.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna regret something that doesn't affect my health at all.
Okay, yeah, this is not like getting your eye color changed.
Yeah,
You
exactly. Now I'm
know what
blind.
I
Like
mean?
I'm not gonna regret that.
Right.
Doesn't affect my health. It's not gonna
Right.
happen. My toes are still there. They're just blue, so there's no regrets.
And I can tell you already knew you were a strong person, but what did this tattoo teach you about yourself? Like you said, even with it fading, you're going to look down in 20 years and 30 years and know that a whole, era or story came from this tattoo. What did it teach you about yourself?
I wouldn't say it taught me more than it reminded me that
Hmm.
I'm capable, that I can be as unique as I choose to be. No one gets to tell me, hey, Yalisa, you're so unique. I get to show you how unique I really am. Whether it's a tattoo, the way I talk, the way I walk, the way I dance, I get to show you
Hmm.
that. So it was a great feeling. It's the uniqueness for me. So
Okay.
definitely.
Now, this is just talking more about the confidence that came with the update because I told you that was what caught my eye. And
I
so,
know. It
and
was
so
just I
after
gave
going,
it bare. I gave it raw. I gave the update
you
because
really
everybody wanted
did.
it. Everybody wanted
And
it. I'm like, yo, come on now.
but a lot of people, because it wasn't as pretty as it was day one, wouldn't have given that update, no matter how many people, you know what I'm saying, asked for
Yeah.
it.
And it's like, I could be like, I could have gotten my toes done. I could have gotten my whole manicure, pedi, whatever.
Hmm.
But the truth is, this is who I am, and y'all got it barefoot the first time, maybe with a little
Yeah.
bit of a filter, maybe with a filter one time, but y'all got it barefoot the
Okay.
first time. Y'all gonna get it again. If I showed you in that moment how it looked, I'm gonna show you in that moment how it stay, like how
Okay.
it looks. I don't validate if it has to be pretty or not. I thought my toes was cute. I mean,
Yeah. People told me, yeah, you didn't have your nails done. And say, I
it
was
was
like,
funny
Lord.
because it was the fact that someone said I look like I have helmets on my toes, and my
Oh,
first initial thought was safety first. Safety first. Like you go off.
see,
You
see,
right.
that's them clapbacks I was talking
That's
about.
that's the clapbacks. Like safety first. Let them have them helmets on.
Said as far as you showing it, so that was just more so of like you just being transparent and like keeping it real because you're not ashamed of
Keeping
your
it real.
decisions.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, as they're not here in my house looking at my
Hmm.
feet live, but it would have been the same thing. If they
Hmm.
would have came to my house and seen my feet, they would have seen exactly what I
That's what
posted.
we
So that's
saw.
what they get
And as
there.
far as these are the closing questions, if you could talk to the version of yourself before the tattoo, what would you tell her?
I would tell her, Yalisa, you're gonna get a lot of hate. You're gonna stay exactly the same. I'm proud of you.
Oh,
I'm
I
proud.
love that.
Cause I would have loved to tell myself how much I didn't crumble, like a reminder that you've been through challenges and battles, but you still don't crack, girl. I'm
You held
proud
it
of you.
down. You held it down 2 rounds.
Exactly,
The
two brands.
first
I'm
and
proud of
okay.
you, girl. Keep going. Like I'd be proud of myself.
You should be. And what would you tell other women who are scared to express themselves?
It can be scary, and it's okay to feel that way. It's okay. It's valid to feel like it's scary to want to express yourself. But girl, friend, lady, lover, sexy, beautiful lady listening to this, you are everything that you need to be. So don't be ashamed to show that. Don't be ashamed because we're waiting to see that. There's people out here waiting to see the real you, the you that you were born to be, the you that your mama, your daddy, your granny, your sisters, your brothers love. We're ready for
Hmm.
that, cousin. Bring it out. Don't be
And the
scared
world
no
needs
more.
the real organic version of you. You know,
Exactly.
that's why
We
you were
need
put
it.
here. Mm-hmm.
So,
To do your
ladies,
part.
love yourself enough to show it because we're ready to see it.
Do you feel like this tattoo changed you in any ways, good or bad, or it just revealed you, like you said, to the world? Like,
It revealed me. Definitely
hmm
because I'm still the same person. People still to this day hate it and say yuck and gross. And I'm here like, baby, you stressing over something that ain't got nothing to do with you. These are my feet. I walk with them on a daily basis. And it's so lucky that you don't have them on your feet. So you're good.
you wouldn't be able to handle it.
You wouldn't be able to handle it. So let me do it how I did it. Don't worry about the hate.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now, I want you to finish this sentence. A whole lot of woman is.
A woman who's not ashamed of her self love.
Oh God, I love that because
Thank you.
self love is everything. Because I didn't always love myself, so it's like when you've been from one side to the other, you understand the importance of true
Exactly.
self love. Yeah,
There's
so
no
I love
shame in it. That self love you have within yourself is
it.
no shame in that. Express that.
Mm-hmm. Because once you have it inside, you can express it without. You know, so.
Without the naysayers, without the negative people, because what are they gonna matter to you? They're literally gonna be a penny to your million
Mm-hmm.
dollars self worth.
Yep.
We don't
Yep.
know ourselves like that. We get up.
Okay. Okay. Stand up. Okay. Now that concludes the interview for today. Thank you so much for
Thank
coming on. Thank you. Is there anything you want to say before we go?
Shout out to my best friend Anita. I love you so much. Thank you for being my number one supporter. Thank you for having me on your show so much. It is such a beautiful moment. I love women who empower women. You're doing amazing. Your podcast is amazing. You're sexy. You're beautiful. You're a great mother. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. And ladies, always remember beauty, brain, strength, and standards all will make you a whole lot of woman.
Yay!
Ah.
A lot of women. Bye.